I hope that everyone is coping with these inclement weather conditions. Didn't make it to Twin Peaks, so may shoot an extra video or two. Goodness, when I look back in nostalgia, I can just see so many scenes of action, things that played a role in my memories. Let's go back to proximity of 2004. I used to attend an organization. Think I would have been like 28 years old at the time. I'm not gonna divulge much information. I'm not gonna say stuff like, the name of the organization for, privacy breach purposes. So I'm just gonna say organization. And I'm gonna go ahead and pick out a name randomly. Let me think here. How about Jody? A girl by the name of Jody that attended the organization. That's not her real name. Jody's real name was the exact same of our neighbors whenever we lived in Illinois until 1983. We had a next door neighbor. She had the prettiest face, the sweetest personality. I think it's safe to say that I had a crush on my neighbor. Even though she was old enough to be my mom, kind of had a crush on her. I remember her short brown hair, sweetest face, sweetest personality. She even gave Mom a tooth fairy pills for whenever us kids lost a tooth. We would gain money in the pillow pouch. Neighbor across the street correlates with Jody. Same names. Jody was very obese, about like this. I remember at the time she was 19 years old. She may have been around 250 pounds. She was very obese, to politely put it. Jody was so jubilant. She would kind of, have a flouncy personality and would prod at each one of us. It was kind of funny in a way, but let me pick another random name. How about Bobby? Okay, Bobby was another patron of this organization, and Bobby was maybe around 55, maybe a little bit older, and he got Jody 19. Jody was outspoken, didn't meet a stranger, and would taunt each and then Jody was going around the venue just gossiping. And Jody said, Bobby just turned me down, oh no. It was something she had asked Bobby out on a date. See, Jody was 19, Bobby was around 55. That's just proximity. Well, Jody made a pass at Bobby, asked him out, wanted to date him, and da-da-da-da. Then a few minutes later, she was like, swaggering around the venue saying, "Bobby, turn me down, oh no." Jody blurted, "I don't care about a man's age. If they're good looking, I'll still go for them no matter how much older than me." I kind of joked around with Jody about it. Then I went up to, Bobby, and I asked Bobby, "I heard that Jody asked you out." And Bobby said, "I ain't fooling with that. My daughter is older than what she is, like hell to the no." I kind of taunted him about it, and Bobby blustered again. "I ain't messing with that. Hell to the no. My daughter is older than she is." And if you would have gotten acquainted with Jody, there were other reasons that were manifested besides just age difference. If you would have gotten to know Jody as a person, Jody, there was one of the staff members there. Let's pick out another random name. How about Joey? Joey, guess he was around 45 at the time. He was pretty much a good-natured man. Joey was, he was upbeat. He was jolly, give each other a hard time. And what Jody said about Joey was the contrary of what she thought about Bobby. Jody said, "Who in the hell would want to date Joey? He is so butt-ass ugly. He is ugly. Who would want to date him?" Then another patron of that place said to Jody, she said, "Hey, you need to keep your opinions to yourself. Don't you think everybody's beautiful in their own way? And also, Jody, look down. Look at yourself. Have you had anybody say one word to you about your excess?" Yes, and I think Jody just waned down after that. Put her right on the spot, but just funny how Jody would come on to Bobby and be like, "Please date me. I want you to be my boyfriend." And the other staff member, she was like, "He's so ugly. Who would want to date him?" And somebody else saying, "Think he's ugly? Well, why don't you look down at your excess?" But got lots of funny memories worth documenting them, and that's kind of one of them.